Okay, you guys, your girl back with another one. And I actually was going to talk about something else, but this one is weighing on my mind heavy. And I was only going to be talking about these female pick-me's. These female pick-me's. I was only going to talk about that until I saw it the other way around with the males. Y'all got to excuse the background. Like I said in the first video, the neighbors are having an event. I don't know what it is, but the kids are just doing kids, and as a teacher, I'm just used to this. So I hope you guys can hear me. But these pick-me's, the females and the males, because I've seen many videos on how these females will quickly move some dude in her house, and you know, over time he's taking over, and he's now mask off. Now he's being violent and abusive and everything. And then when they abuse your kids, they do it subtly. They're always complaining about your kid, or they're trying to tell you what to do about your kid, or the other parent of the kid, you know, trying to make like they own something, or they're in charge of something. So the kid can just be being a kid, but they're always going to find a reason to act like the kid was doing something that annoyed them, and then they want you to go address the kid. And you know, if you get with them and you always have this bond with your kid in the beginning, before they start brainwashing you, you're just like, oh no, you know, that's what we do. He's just, or she's just, or they just, you know, doing what we normally do. But what a narc will do, they'll try to act like it's the worst. Like, well, that ain't what they did, and this is the way it should be. Why would you even let them? So they will try to change your plan, your system that you already have with your kids. And next thing you know, it may not even be physical abuse, but they do start abusing your kids. And then they want to kind of slowly, gradually teach you how to, or train you how to abuse your kids. And then the kids don't get normal till they go to the other parent, and then they explain to the other parent what's going on. But but you will already be in this relationship, love blind, love bombed, and not seeing it like the kids, and not seeing it like anyone else, you know. So this abuse cycle continues while you also being abused. The other part of it is, especially if you're being physically abused, okay, and the kids are watching this, and it's all because you'll pick me. You'll take anything and deal with anything just to have that other person. Life was grand before this person came in. That's why I be saying, like, everything was okay until somebody came in, and everything is not okay. That's not hard to figure out. That's not hard to figure out at all. But it be these, you know, these chicks letting their kids get SA'd and all this, knowing it, or an older kid that's teenagery, and they're telling the mom that the spouse is doing inappropriate or saying inappropriate things to them, and then the parent would spaz out on the kid instead of addressing the situation. And they know it's probably true, but they don't want to believe it because they don't want to lose this person, because they are a pick-me. Being a pick-me is so dangerous. Not just to them, but especially the kids. Especially the kids, especially when it's a narc involved. The narc would be quickly to turn the pick-me against the kids, even when the kids are confessing things. And then some of these pick-me's, they just turn on their kids. That's the worst damn betrayal. That you're looking for your parent to be your support and protection, and they flip the script, and this never happened until this person came around. Trust me, I know. Like, you be wishing like that time you had was just with that parent, but then of course they have to move on with their life, but they're not really choosing the right person, and now they in, and it's too late. The pick-me men, they blow me because they'll go ahead and marry the side piece that they were with, or go marry whomever, and she the whole entire time is jealous of the first wife or the baby mama, but a kid is involved, so she's jealous of the other spouse. So when it's time to exchange the kids, she thinks she has to be a part of it, because she's already jealous that, especially if they don't got no kids, but she's already jealous. But if they don't got no kids together, She not gonna be loving on his kids like that. She's gonna cause all type of controversy, jealous and judging the mother and whatever, and think that she has something to say, or even I seen a video where she told him, I ain't never gonna love your kids like that. And it goes both ways. But I ain't never gonna love your kids like that. And the one video with the lady, the baby was just laying in the bed watching, a movie with his mom, and dude trying to swell all up and talking about, you got another man in bed. He needs to be on the floor while he in the bed. But you, like, they be coming in there trying to change your life and try to turn you against your own kids. When you have a relationship with someone that you share kids with, and you both are parents, the other person just needs to stand out of it unless they're being supportive and a part of it, and y'all all have an understanding and everything's okay and the kid is good. But not with these pick-me's, especially these dudes. How you gonna just sit there and let a chick come treat your kid some type of way? The one video I saw where the lady was dropping off, it was his turn to have the baby. She didn't know where he was or whatever. She called or whatever, but it was his turn. She didn't want no beef about not bringing the kid. But the girlfriend that he was with wouldn't let the kid in because he wasn't there. So now it's like messing up what she has to do when it comes to custody. So that can look bad on her part. But I wouldn't want to leave my kid with someone that don't want my kid around either, because y'all be leaving y'all kids with them and y'all don't know what they be doing to y'all kids. Don't be quick to be like, well, he could just, since he want to be so smart, he can just, if he harmed you, what would make you think he wouldn't harm your kids? If she harmed you, what would make you think she wouldn't harm your kids? They use that for power and control. They'll use them kids for power and control. And the whole entire time you could be the good parent, and then the baby just suffering. The kids are just suffering. But those be them pick-me's. Them pick-me's that be just like, I don't care as long as I got somebody warm in bed. And, it's not all that bad because they blindsided. Oh, they got on rose-colored lenses or rose-colored glasses that they don't really want to see. They're just glad to have someone that, even if it costs the child abuse, mistreatment, just being mean and evil to the child, pretending that they don't see it. And whether the child tell them or not, as a parent, you always supposed to check in on your kids. Like, is everything okay? How do you feel about such and such? Do you like such and such? Is it something that y'all do fun? Or you need to be asking these kids that, because they're not gonna, some of them not just gonna flat out tell you that, how they feel about your person, because you being a pick-me. But that's my video. I got to go. Been doing a lot of things. They got my gardening going on, Hawaiian chicken and some yellow rice. So it is what it is. I'm gonna be feasting, and I picked me to feast on my Hawaiian chicken and yellow rice. With that being said, God bless you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. But always put your kids first. Be blessed.